Hello and welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to sculpt these adorable miniature birds. Now, I have sculpted them out of modeling paste, and today's video is the second video of three-part video series. The first one was how to make this cherry blossom branch out of wafer paper, and if you have not watched it, I have put the link in the description box below. Please do watch it. As for today's video, I'll show you how to make an armature for the birds, how to sculpt them, and finally arrange them onto the branch. I've made an armature for all the birds here because I wanted them to be lightweighted and to be able to attach to the branch. Sounds interesting? Let's get on with the video. Alright, I have my reference pictures printed out as usual for the size that I needed. Couple of thick gauge wire for floral wires for the body part. I believe it's 26 gauge. 28 gauge for its legs, Dresden tool, pliers. These are my sculpting tools that I use. I believe it's for manicure and pedicure, but I use for my sculptures. And these are ball tool. It has very tiny head because we are sculpting miniature birds. And also using a needle tool. This is used to get feather effects on the birds. So the first thing is we are going to make an armature for the birds. An armature is something like a skeleton we use when we are sculpting. Now it's very easy. I'm using a reference picture. You can do it without a reference picture. I'm leaving a tiny bit of space for its beak and holding it against the picture that I have printed, making a loop, sort of a circle sort of a thing for its head, and taking the shape of the bird as per my picture. Cut off the extra floral wire and then take some foil and wrap it tightly around the floral wire. Now when I say tightly, you need to make sure that your foil is wrapped tightly around the floral wire, because if you don't do that, what will happen when you go to put fondant, or in my case modeling paste, and start sculpting, it will get loosened up and keep twisting around the wire. If this happens, you will have to start all over again. So I'm making the legs here. I'm using 28 gauge floral wire that I've cut into 4 pieces to make one leg. Why 4 pieces? Because the birds got 4 claws, so I want all that 4 claws for me to attach it later on to the branch. Now once I cut that 4 pieces, it's about 3 to 4 centimeters long. I get my pliers and twist it and make sure that it is very tight from top to bottom. It's about 3/4 down, and I leave 1 to 1.5 centimeters at the bottom. Do not twist that part. That's to make 4 different claws, and also I make sure that I leave enough space there so that it's very easy for me to wrap it around the branch. Once you make 2 legs like that, you get your armature. Make 2 holes for the leg, insert the legs to the armature, and to make sure that it does not move, I use glue there and make sure that it is secure there. Armatures are ready. Now I have come to the favorite part for me in this whole process, sculpting. So all I do here, this is my homemade modeling paste. So what I do here is get chunks of modeling paste and cover the whole thing, the whole foil with the modeling paste. While I do that, I make sure that I get the basic shape of the bird according to my reference picture. I'm not gonna talk through and explain this whole process of sculpting. As you can see in the video, it's very clear what I do and how I sculpt. So I'll let you guys enjoy the whole process. now it is time to make them look pretty and cute. To color them, I'm using petal dust. You can also use gel food color, but if your toppers or the sculptures are made out of modeling paste, you need to use an oil-based food color. And also I'm using cornstarch to adjust the shades of my colors. Another rule when it comes to coloring, even if you are going for a darker shade like black coral red, the first layer you need to apply it lightly. As you go on, you build up layers of colors and achieve the darker shade that you want. By doing this, you just add to the depth of the colors, and it also gives you nice highlights. Here I'm ready to attach all the birds to the branch, and this is not at all a difficult part because while I was making the legs, I left 4 wires long enough. Now since I have enough space, I can just wrap the wire around and make sure it is secure there. While I was attaching the birds to the branch, some of the modeling paste came off. So I'm using the same color modeling paste that I used to sculpt it. I'm using that and filling all the blanks there. And the birds, while I was attaching that, it got smudgy. I left some marks, color marks. All I do is take a cotton bud, dip it in alcohol and clean that area. Let it dry and then go refill the color. Alright, with this we have come to the end of this second video of 3-part video series. Look at these birds, so cute and adorable. And also this is the final look of the cherry blossom branch with the birds attached. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be seeing you guys soon with another one. Till then, take care you guys.